shuttle Atlantis now hurtling toward its scheduled rendezvous with the International Space Station. This is expected to be the final mission for Atlantis, and after this, just 2 scheduled missions left for the Space Shuttle program. The launch almost really didn't happen today after NASA ran into a little pre-launch problem this afternoon. Turns out somebody found a loose ball bearing inside the shuttle, and everything screeched to a halt until they could figure out where that tiny part belonged. Phil Keating is our man on the Space Coast today. Aside from that scare, everything seemed to go off just perfectly, Phil.
Yes, as the Russian Space Agency chief who's participating in the post-launch news conference said right now, this is so beautiful, it was almost as if Atlantis was begging to be used one last time. As for that ball bearing, they never could figure out where it came from in the payload area near the camera system, so most likely it was brought in there on the sole of somebody's shoe. That was not an issue, and it was just an absolutely spectacular, almost nearly flawless launch.
Phil, isn't there a small chance that Atlantis could be used again?
Absolutely. There is a very remote chance. Number one, there's a possibility, although it's very small, that Congress would defy the Obama administration and perhaps budget extending 1 or 2 more shuttle launches. That's less likely, but when it returns to Earth, Atlantis will be cleaned up and then prepared to launch one more time, because post-Columbia accident process here, there's always a safety valve here, a lifeboat ready to launch up in case astronauts on the ISS or in low Earth orbit need a rescue ship. So that's what it will be used for. Most likely, though, it'll land in 12 days and then be retired somewhere.
Phil Keating with the clock indicating an hour and 20-something minutes into launch. Phil, thanks. Head over to foxnews.com. We have set up a really nice tribute to the space program, and its planned retirement nears. It's called 3 Decades of the Space Shuttle. It includes all of our favorite shots of the shuttle fleet, as well as rare photos of the early prototypes made back in the 1970s. See it for yourself. Head over to foxnews.com/SciTech, SCITECH, or you can link from it right there. The threat of tornadoes this hour.